Hey guys, here's a game that's been submitted by Ed. I don't know anything about the game. I can't see the moves. And Ed is rated 1150 here in Rapid. This is a 10-minute no increment, and he's playing Chess Ninja Coach from the UK, rated 1910. So let us go through the game. You figure out what moves you would make in each position, and I will do the same. Okay, so he's playing a Scandi. Okay, we have takes. This is the Scandinavian modern rather than queen takes. Okay, so I used to play this quite a lot myself. D4 is the best move. And now there are some very interesting gambit lines. Okay, here I don't really know this. I think if they play c4, you can go for the Icelandic gambit where you offer this pawn takes with the bishop, and the bishop then targets the pawn on c4, but this one I do not know, but this is similar, and bishop takes. Okay, so we are a pawn down as black. We have no central pawns. White does, however, on the plus side we have two pieces developed into the board. Okay, and now the c4 pawn comes out. This is defended by the bishop, and so I mean, queen e7 is an idea, but it does block in this bishop. You could throw in a check right now, easy to block. Ed plays pawn to c5, interesting one. Okay, so if they take, we have bishop takes, dark squared bishop takes. If they push though, I'll probably just have to move the bishop. He pushes. And this appears to be, I mean, I've got the eval bar here. It says white is completely winning here. So what's the idea? If they take the bishop, you trade queens, king takes, you come in here and win the rook. White does not take the bishop, but plays a calm knight f3. Okay. So what are you going to do, Ed? Are you going to save the bishop? Maybe pin the knight? You kind of got it, really, haven't you? Okay, there we go. And white blocks the pin. All right. What do we do here? The eval's now dropped down to 1.7 in white's favour. The bishop has a reasonable development square there. We can't develop the knight to its natural square. Yeah, there we go. Okay, but this is proper gambit style. He's throwing his pieces out into the board. White now castles. Okay, I'm thinking probably knight d7. Bring the other knight in. I don't see anything meaningful for the queen. Okay, black castles. h3 to kick the bishop, and we trade. Okay. Now this knight is hanging. You can defend it with rook e8. Other than that, it's dropping the knight back. Okay, Ed drops the knight back. He doesn't have the bishop pair. He's still a pawn down. White develops the knight. We develop the knight to d7. White pushes a pawn. Got a nice light square pawn chain here. Doesn't bother us too much because we don't even have a light square bishop. In fact, that inconveniences white more than it does black. But I think bishop e5 is an idea, pinning the knight on the rook. Occupying the open file makes sense. You really also want to engage your other rook. Ed comes out with his knight again, hitting the bishop. Okay, now both knights are on dark squares, which means this bishop can't touch them, but white does have another bishop. Bishop retreats to e2. Bishop now drops back to c7. I guess we are looking at ideas like this. Going for a checkmate, something like that. Okay, bishop e2, there we go with the queen. Oh, hang on. Knight f3 with check. Must be met. What does white do now? Does he see the threat? This, if the king moves, it's checkmate. If they take the knight, it's checkmate. Therefore, king h1 would work. No, you didn't. Bang. And white resigns. Well done, Ed. Well done. Oh, man. Against a 19-10 with 6 minutes 23 left on his clock. Oh, you got greedy. You got greedy, Chess Ninja Coach. Goodness gracious me. But, you know, that just shows the power of having a plan, an attacking plan, and if it comes with checkmate, so much the better. Well, whew, that was a rip-roarer in the Scandinavian Modern, and no mistake. Let's have a look at the review and see how Ed did on there. Goodness me. Okay, I'm gonna hit X and flip the board from. Wow. Yeah. So white was completely winning at this point. After that move. So the best move here was at Queen e2. Okay, so this is just a double attack. Yeah, attacking the knight. Bishop's already under attack. So from here, just taking the bishop, I guess, was not the right move for white. I mean, white's... Oh, okay, drops from 4.5 to 0.4 after we trade queens. That's forced. And then this, right? Yeah, it's running a little bit slow, but that's the idea. Okay. Oh, so this... Hang on. It says it is the Icelandic Palm Gambit. Okay, so this is a variation of the Icelandic Gambit. Wow. I thought the Icelandic Gambit was only after c4, but it's not. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, it's a perfectly good gambit. c4 is a mistake there. They should have developed. And that's a miss. Bishop b4 check here. Hitting the king. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's go back to the review. And here, at this point, after queen there, but allows the opponent to kick the knight. And that's a blunder. What was the best move there for white? Gosh. Yeah, but you know, that's the thing. You're playing human beings, aren't you? And human beings make mistakes. Blunder. And then that's a brilliant move. Wonderful stuff. Well done, Ed. OT Milka. Congratulations on getting a giant scalp. And hope you enjoyed that, guys. Thanks for watching. See you soon.